All right, this is the Horseman's lay on truck 1. Andrew's gonna demonstrate deploying it. All right, first, this is your top, this is your long loop, middle loop, short loop. That's your nozzle. All right, he's gonna put his arms through all 3. He's gonna grab a hold of the short one. He's gonna grab the nozzle. Nozzle comes out. He holds onto the nozzle and the large loop, and he deploys that. It all goes on the ground. He gets to the end of the first loop, and he drops it, and he keeps going. Once he gets to the end of that, he's gonna shake them out. He's ready to go. It's a flat lay that can be deployed sort of like a triple lay. That was 200 feet. That easy. All right, so this is how we're gonna load the Horseman for 200 feet on truck 1.
I didn't even hear that much.
Get over here where you can see. So we got to leave that tail out for the connection. We find it easier if we load and put in from the officer side, because it allows you to make the connection on the other side. So the whole first row is laid into the tray in a single stack. And on the ends we do stagger the ends just a little bit so that stagger the ends a little bit so that it gets doesn't get so tall on the ends.
First tail.
First, at the top of the first section, you're going to have the shortest tail on both ends. When you get to that, so short tail over there, short tail over here.
And then Gab, we got to do the twist over here.
All right, and this is how we're transitioning to the next. Is we're laying it flat down in there and making 2 45s, top and bottom, and then we lay on top of that just like this. So that's what that looks like in the middle of the tray. And then we continue. This is the second single layer, single stack in the middle of the tray. Here's our coupling. So that's going to lay in there, and then on this end you're going to do a medium length tail, and then you're also going to do a medium length tail on that end,
And drop.
and then we'll have another double, I don't even know what you want to call that. Basically we're just trying to get the hose down into the next section.
I think we gotta flip this under. Yeah, there we go.
And that allows it to lay down between the two, and then we can lay on top of that just like this. Still staggering on the ends, back and forth. All right, so this is 200 feet. So now we have 150 feet in. At the end of that next coupling, we're gonna make the long loop. One long loop on both ends. And it's easiest to have it going from front to back as it's sitting in the truck.
Stacking all on the back side.
So now we're gonna stack all the last 50-foot section on the back, on the furthest back section stack, and that allows us to have a loop or a groove in there. A low part is the hose in the middle, where we can allow the nozzle to sit. Once the bell's closed and the sets in there pretty nicely, and it's easy. If you're deploying from this end, you can grab this top piece right here. Now you know that's your nozzle. Then you get your nozzle in your hand. You stick your hand through these 3 loops, and you grab this one with your right hand. You grab this one with your left hand, along with the nozzle. And as you go, this is going to be the first one. This is your first section. That's going to be the one that's going to get tension first, and whenever it does, you drop it with that hand. Continue until you get tension on the rest of it. Stop, flake, turn around and flake the hose out, and you've got hose that's flaked out in 25-foot sections, ready to be charged and deployed. This fits very well on the bottom. We tried it on the top. It keeps getting hung up on this here. It keeps not wanting to come past this on this side. We're finding that this, with the way that this top is smooth like this, you're able to get the nozzle out very easily. And once you got the nozzle out, the rest of it deploys pretty simply.